Hello there. I am going to do some tapping on food cravings. This is an easy way to see how EFT works, and it's fantastic to use if you've got food cravings, obviously. So, what I'd like you to do, if you haven't already done so, is to grab something that you crave. If you happen to have some chocolate around, I don't know, I'm a big donut lover. Whatever it is that you really crave a lot. I have friends who crave pizza or wine, or pizza and wine. Everybody's cravings are different, obviously. So take a moment and grab something that it tends to be a craving type food or drink for you. And I will wait just one moment while you grab that. Okay, so what I want you to do is, okay, so I have Reese's. I love these. Before you even open the package, I just want you to think about how you feel when you eat whatever it is you're craving. If it's a little pick-me-up, if it's just a distraction, if it makes you feel sated, you know, whatever comes along with that. And if you were to imagine right now, without even having touched this or smelled it or anything else, you've touched it obviously, but without smelling it or tasting it, guess at how much you want to eat it. So like I haven't opened up this Reese's yet, but I know I want to eat this Reese's, and I'm gonna guess it's probably about a 4 for me. I mean, I could put it away if I really wanted to, but I wouldn't mind one bit eating it right now. So think about what you think your level of craving is for this particular food, and then visualize eating it. And hopefully you're taking notes and writing down all these things. So visualize what it's like for you when you eat or drink whatever it is you crave, and like the tangible sensations that you can think of. Like for Reese's, I like the way the outside melts and the inside has a little bit more grain or a little bit more texture, and then they kind of come together. I like that it's small and I can eat it quickly. And I like that it's something sweet and it feels a little fulfilling to me. And if I really were stretching this, I could say there's a minuscule element of health in it because there's a nut in there, perhaps. So those are some of my the physical things I like around it, and the mental stuff I like around Reese's. So take a moment and think about the ones for you and write those down. Okay, now that you've done that, grab whatever it is. Feel free to take a sniff and then open it up, and don't bite yet. Sorry, I'm taking so long. So, open. I'm in Florida, so this is getting just a tiny bit melty, so this is taking me a second. All right. Okay, so take a smell of it now that it's out of its package. See if anything changes. I'm more like a 5 now because this smells awfully nice. And it's getting a little gooey, which is part of what I like. So I'm just going to actually peel this back real quick before it becomes unable. I can't get it out of there. Right. All right. So I'm at about a 5. Nothing's changed as far as like why I want to eat that. Put down whatever it was. And let's do a round of tapping right now. So, on your karate chop. Even though I really want that Reese's, put in the name of whatever it is you want. And it's about a 5 for me. I love and accept myself right now. Even though it'd be so easy for me to sit down and eat a whole bunch of those Reese's right now. And I know because I've done it before. I love and accept that I have those feelings. Even though I really want to eat that Reese's, I really want to feel that soft texture in my mouth, I deeply and completely love and accept myself right at this very second. Top of your head. I'm craving that Reese's. Eyebrow. I really want to eat that Reese's. Side of your eye. I love the taste of the chocolate. Under your eye. I love how it feels in my mouth. Under your nose. I love the smell of the chocolate. Chin. And it feels like my little treat. Collarbone. Something that I can have real quick that's special for me. Under your arm. I really like Reese's. Top of your head. And it would be very easy for me to wolf that down right now. Eyebrow. And I happen to know I have a whole bag of them in the other room. It'd be easy for me to go get another one too. Side of your eye. Because I like it so much. Under your eye. I really like Reese's Cups. Under your nose. And it does feel like a treat for me. Chin. A little special thing. Collarbone. I really love Reese's. Under your arm. And I would really like to eat it right now. Take a deep breath. Okay. Pick up the craving thing and just take a quick whiff of it. Okay, what I'm noticing right now is that it doesn't smell quite as sweet to me. I'm gonna take a little tiny bite. Take a little tiny bite, if you'd like. Okay, that's good. That is still yummy. But it's funny, it feels like it has a little side taste to it right now, a little aftertaste of some sort that I can't identify but isn't what I was hoping for. Okay. Pay attention to whatever you just noticed and let's do it again. Even though I still want that Reese's, I'm quite sure I could manage to eat it regardless of what I just did in tapping. I love and accept myself. Even though I still want that Reese's. Despite that funky taste I'm getting right now. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I still want that Reese's. I totally accept myself right now. Okay, top of your head. I could totally still eat that. Eyebrow. The chocolate still smelled good. Side of your eye. And I still feel like something sweet under your eye, I think. Under your nose. I could still eat that Reese's. Chin. I'm still craving that Reese's. Collarbone. It still feels like it would be a little bit of a treat for me. Under your arm. I'd still really like to eat that Reese's. Okay, take a deep breath. Okay. Do it again. Pick up whatever it is. Take a sniff, take a taste, take a little bite if you want. Pay attention. To whatever thoughts you're having, whatever sensations you're noticing. This is a little disappointing, but for me, the inside is not tasting so hot right now. Like it's more like sand on the inside instead of something creamy. It feels like a little bit. And the first thought that came to my mind when I took a little bite of it was, if I'm gonna waste some calories, I sure don't wanna do it on this. Which is not what I was thinking when we started. But, and there's a little tiny bit of a bitter aftertaste. So I'm gonna do one more round on it. But I can tell you right now, I have no problem not eating that. Like, I really wanna go get a drink of water and get the taste out of my mouth right now of the Reese's, and that's not how I usually feel. And I'm not a big sweet eater, so anymore. I used to be. One of my friends used to say, no Oreos till you finish your dessert. So I've definitely shifted that. So, okay, I'm gonna do one more round on this. But my number now is more like a 1 for wanting the Reese's. So pay attention to your number 2, and let's do it one more time. And remember, you can rewind, or you can just keep going and doing this for yourself if you're not coming down as quickly as I am right now. So, karate chop. Even though this has shifted for me somewhat, and I feel like I could totally skip that Reese's now, I don't completely believe that the craving is gone. But I appreciate the shift at this moment, and I'm pleased about it, and I love and accept myself. Even though there's still some craving there, it's not huge, but there's still a little bit there. I love and accept myself. Even though I'm second guessing and wondering if maybe I'm just talking myself out of this somehow, which actually doesn't make sense now that I'm thinking about it, because I really do have a bad taste in my mouth. Even though this is confusing, and I really want to be done with the Reese's, I'm accepting whatever state of emotion I'm in right now, or state of mind, and loving and accepting myself. Top of your head. This is always easy, by the way. I still have a tiny, tiny bit of craving. Eyebrow. And it still doesn't make sense to me why the taste of something would change just from tapping and thinking about it. Side of your eye. But it appears to be shifting a little bit under your eye. And I'm glad about that, even though I don't feel 100% convinced by it under your nose. But for me at this moment, chin, the fact is that I don't want it as much as I did. Collarbone. It actually doesn't feel like it would be a treat for me. It feels like it would be, well, putting garbage into my body. Yep, feels like it would be putting garbage into my body. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to myself. Under your arm. I choose to love and care for myself. Top of your head. And if there's something else that feels like it's a treat, but it's also healthy for me, I'm totally open to eating that. Eyebrow. But at this very moment, I don't think the Reese's is it. Side of your eye. I mean, I never thought Reese's were healthy under your eye, but I always felt like I could justify it because I liked it so much. Under your nose. But I don't feel that way at this moment. Chin. So that's good. That's good. Collarbone. I am open to allowing this shift under your arm, even though it seems a little odd. Take a deep breath. Okay, you can check in again. My little Reese's here is being quite gooey. And doesn't even smell like chocolate now. All right, well, that's all right. That's all right. So I've already decided I'm not eating it. So, let me know how it went for you. I would be very interested to know how that worked for people who are doing this remotely with me. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.